Surfer suffers a serious accident that leaves him paralyzed, and his only hope is a therapist, and this happens. What if I told you that a devastating accident could lead not just to recovery, but to a profound and unexpected love? It sounds improbable, right? But in the midst of his darkest hours, Sam, a once fearless surfer, found an unshakable bond with Lily, his dedicated therapist. This story will challenge everything you believe about resilience and fate, revealing that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, the human spirit can find hope and connection. Ready to be captivated by a tale of love, strength, and the transformative power of new beginnings? Let's dive into Sam and Lily's incredible journey. Sam was living his dream, riding the waves with a freedom and joy that only surfing could bring. The ocean was his sanctuary, a place where he felt invincible. But one fateful morning, as he caught what he thought would be the perfect wave, everything changed in an instant. The wave was bigger than he anticipated. As he carved through the water, he lost his balance and was thrown violently into the sea. The impact was brutal, and he felt a sharp pain shoot through his spine. Panic set in as he realized he couldn't move. The once friendly waves now seemed like a menacing force, pulling him under. His friends saw the accident and quickly pulled him from the water, calling for help. The ride to the hospital was a blur of sirens and fear. Sam's mind raced with questions and doubts. What if he never surfed again? What if he never walked again? At the hospital, doctors confirmed his worst fears. Sam had suffered a severe spinal injury that left him paralyzed from the waist down. The news was devastating. The vibrant, active life he once knew seemed to vanish in an instant, replaced by uncertainty and despair. Lying in his hospital bed, Sam struggled with his new reality. The days were long and filled with pain, both physical and emotional. He couldn't imagine a future where he wasn't surfing, where he wasn't living life to the fullest. The thought of being dependent on others was almost unbearable. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope appeared. Enter Lily, a dedicated occupational therapist with a reputation for helping patients find their way back to life. Her approach was different. She saw the person, not just the injury. When she walked into Sam's room, her warm smile and confident demeanor brought a sense of calm. "Hi, Sam. I'm Lily," she said, pulling up a chair next to his bed. "I know things seem bleak right now, but we're going to work together to get you back on your feet. It won't be easy, but I believe in you." Sam was skeptical. He had heard the platitudes before, but there was something about Lily's sincerity that made him want to believe. She outlined a plan, a series of small, achievable goals that would set him on the path to recovery. It wasn't just about physical rehabilitation. It was about finding a new purpose, a new way to live fully. The road ahead was daunting, but with Lily's guidance, Sam began to see a glimmer of hope. She pushed him to his limits, but always with empathy and encouragement. Each small victory, moving a toe, sitting up unassisted, was celebrated, giving Sam the motivation to keep going. As the days turned into weeks, Sam's trust in Lily grew. He opened up to her about his fears and frustrations, and she listened without judgment. She shared stories of other patients who had faced similar challenges and found new ways to thrive. Her belief in him was unwavering, and slowly, it started to become his own. In those early days, Sam couldn't see beyond the loss of his old life. But with Lily's help, he began to envision a future where he could still find joy and fulfillment. It wouldn't be the life he had planned, but it could still be a life worth living. The journey had only just begun, but for the first time since the accident, Sam felt a spark of hope. With Lily by his side, he was ready to face the challenges ahead, determined to find a new wave to ride, even if it wasn't on the ocean. The hospital had become a place of mixed emotions for Sam. It was where his worst fears had been confirmed, but it was also where he began to find hope. That hope came in the form of Lily, an occupational therapist whose dedication and warmth were palpable from the moment she stepped into his room. Sam lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, his thoughts a whirlpool of despair and frustration. He barely noticed when the door opened, but the sound of a gentle voice pulled him from his reverie. "Hi, Sam. I'm Lily," she said, her smile radiating a quiet confidence. "I'll be working with you on your recovery." Lily's presence was immediately calming. She had a way of making the sterile, impersonal hospital room feel a bit more like home. She pulled up a chair and sat down, looking him in the eyes. "I know this is a lot to take in," she began, her tone empathetic but firm. "But I want you to know that we're in this together. You're not alone." Sam felt a flicker of something he hadn't felt in weeks. Hope. It was fragile, barely more than a spark, but it was there. Lily explained her role and what occupational therapy would entail. She spoke about setting small, achievable goals and celebrating each victory, no matter how minor it seemed. Her words were practical, but they carried an undercurrent of genuine care that made Sam want to believe her. Their sessions started slowly. At first, it was about assessing his current abilities and understanding his limitations. But Lily's approach was never about what he couldn't do. It was about discovering what he could do and building from there. "Let's take it one step at a time," she would say. "Focus on today's goal, and we'll worry about tomorrow when it comes." One day, as they worked on a particularly challenging exercise, Sam's frustration boiled over. "I can't do this," he snapped, tears of anger and helplessness welling up. Lily didn't flinch. Instead, she placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "It's okay to feel this way," she said softly. "This is hard, and it's okay to be angry. But I believe in you, Sam, and we'll keep trying until you believe it too." Her unwavering belief in his potential became a lifeline. Slowly but surely, Sam began to see progress. The first time he managed to move his toes, he looked up at Lily, a mixture of disbelief and triumph in his eyes. She beamed at him. "See? I told you you could do it." Lily's dedication went beyond their scheduled sessions. She took the time to understand Sam as a person, learning about his love for surfing and his dreams before the accident. She used this knowledge to motivate him, framing his recovery in terms of getting back to the things he loved. "Imagine the feeling of the sand under your feet again," she would say. "Every step you take here is a step closer to that." Outside the therapy room, Lily checked in on Sam, bringing a sense of normalcy to his days. She'd chat about her own life, share stories, and even laugh with him, breaking through the isolation that had settled around him since the accident. Her kindness and dedication became a beacon of light in his darkest hours. As weeks turned into months, their bond deepened. Sam began to look forward to their sessions, not just for the physical progress, but for the connection and support he found in Lily. She was more than his therapist. She had become a friend and ally in his fight to reclaim his life. Through Lily's guidance and unwavering support, Sam started to see a future beyond the hospital walls. He realized that while his life had changed in unimaginable ways, it wasn't over. There were new waves to ride, new challenges to conquer, and with Lily by his side, he felt ready to face whatever came next. Sam's journey of recovery was marked by slow, deliberate steps, each one a testament to his determination and Lily's unwavering support. The road was long and often grueling, but every small victory brought a renewed sense of hope and purpose. The early days were the hardest. Simple tasks that once seemed effortless now felt impossible. The first time Sam attempted to sit up unassisted, his muscles trembled with effort, and he collapsed back onto the bed, frustration evident in his eyes. Lily was there, as always, her voice steady and encouraging. "It's okay, Sam. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. You're making progress, even if it doesn't feel like it right now." Their sessions followed a meticulous plan, each exercise designed to build strength and regain mobility. Lily's approach was a blend of firm guidance and compassionate understanding. She knew when to push Sam and when to give him a moment to regroup. "You've got this," she would say, her words a constant source of motivation. "Just one more try." One particularly challenging exercise involved moving from a seated to a standing position. Sam's legs felt like they were made of lead, unresponsive and weak. The first attempts were met with failure, his frustration boiling over. "I can't do it, Lily," he said, his voice cracking. "I'll never be able to stand on my own again." Lily knelt beside him, her eyes meeting his with unwavering confidence. "Yes, you can, Sam. It's going to take time and a lot of hard work, but I believe in you, and I'll be right here, every step of the way." With her words as a balm to his doubts, Sam tried again and again. Each time, He managed to stay up a little longer, his muscles gradually remembering their strength. The day he finally stood up on his own, even for just a few seconds, was a moment of triumph. The room erupted in cheers, and Sam's eyes met Lily's, a mix of relief and pride shining through. "I did it," he whispered, almost in disbelief. "I really did it." As his physical strength grew, so did his confidence. Sam began to see that his life wasn't over. It was just different. Lily incorporated activities that reminded him of his passion for surfing, using balance boards and visualizations to help him reconnect with the feeling of riding waves. "Close your eyes," she instructed during one session. "Imagine the ocean, the rhythm of the waves beneath you. Let that feeling guide you." These exercises weren't just about physical recovery, they were about healing his spirit. Sam's love for surfing had been a cornerstone of his identity, and reconnecting with it, even in small ways, helped him rebuild his sense of self. Lily's insight and creativity were instrumental in this process, her belief in his potential unwavering. Outside the therapy sessions, Sam's life began to expand. He attended support groups, where he met others who understood his journey. He found solace in their shared experiences, drawing strength from their stories of resilience. Mia's support remained a constant source of encouragement, her presence a reminder of the love and connection that anchored him. As weeks turned into months, the progress was undeniable. Sam went from sitting up to standing, from standing to taking tentative steps. Each milestone was a victory, celebrated with a mixture of joy and gratitude. Lily's role in his journey was pivotal, her expertise and compassion guiding him through the darkest moments and helping him find the light. The bond between Sam and Lily grew deeper with each passing day. They shared not just the triumphs, but the setbacks and frustrations. Through it all, Lily remained a steady presence, her belief in Sam's potential unshakable. Their connection went beyond therapist and patient, evolving into a partnership built on trust and mutual respect. Sam's journey of recovery was far from over, but he faced each new challenge with a renewed sense of hope. With Lily by his side, he felt ready to navigate the uncharted waters of his new life. Together, they proved that even the slowest steps could lead to incredible progress, and that the journey itself was as important as the destination. As Sam continued his recovery, he began to realize that his journey was not just about regaining his physical abilities, but also about finding a new purpose in life. The accident had taken away his ability to surf, but it had also opened his eyes to new possibilities and passions. One day, during a particularly intense therapy session, Lily noticed a change in Sam's demeanor. He seemed more focused, more determined. "What's on your mind, Sam?" she asked, her voice gentle and encouraging. Sam took a deep breath. "I've been thinking a lot about what comes next. Surfing was everything to me, but I know I can't go back to that life. I need to find something new, something that gives me the same sense of fulfillment." Lily nodded, her eyes filled with understanding. "It's natural to feel that way. Recovery isn't just about the physical aspects. It's about finding a new sense of purpose and meaning. Have you thought about what that might be?" Sam looked thoughtful. "I've been considering getting involved in adaptive sports. I want to help others who've faced similar challenges. Maybe I can share my story and inspire them to keep fighting, just like you've inspired me." Lily's face lit up with a smile. "That's an amazing idea, Sam. Your journey and resilience could make a huge difference in the lives of others. I think you'd be incredible at it." With Lily's encouragement, Sam began to explore the world of adaptive sports. He attended events, met athletes who had overcome their own challenges, and started to see a new path forming before him. The sense of community and support he found was overwhelming. These athletes had faced incredible adversity, yet they were thriving, finding joy and purpose in their new pursuits. Sam decided to take the plunge and got involved in adaptive surfing. It was a way for him to reconnect with the ocean, to feel the waves beneath him once more. The first time he sat on an adaptive surfboard, a rush of emotions washed over him. It wasn't the same as before, but it was a new way to experience the sport he loved. Lily was there to support him every step of the way. She attended his first adaptive surfing event, cheering him on from the shore. As Sam caught his first wave, the crowd erupted in applause, and Lily's heart swelled with pride. She had seen him at his lowest, and now, She was witnessing his triumphant return to the water. Beyond sports, Sam also found a passion for motivational speaking. He began sharing his story at schools, community centers, and rehab facilities, spreading a message of hope and resilience. His authenticity and vulnerability resonated with audiences, inspiring them to overcome their own obstacles. One evening, after a particularly moving speaking engagement, Sam and Lily sat together, reflecting on his journey. "I never imagined my life would take this turn," Sam said, his voice filled with gratitude. "But I feel like I found a new purpose, a way to give back and make a difference." Lily smiled, her eyes shining with pride. "You've come so far, Sam. Your strength and determination are incredible. I'm so proud of you." Their bond deepened with each passing day. The journey they had shared had transformed their lives in ways they couldn't have predicted. They had faced the darkest moments together and emerged stronger, finding new passions and purposes along the way. Sam's rediscovery of himself and his new purpose brought a sense of fulfillment he hadn't thought possible after his accident. He had overcome incredible odds, and in the process, he had found a new way to live life to the fullest. With Lily by his side, he knew that whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, stronger and more determined than ever. Through his journey of recovery and rediscovery, Sam learned that life's setbacks could lead to new beginnings. The accident had changed his life, but it hadn't ended it. Instead, it had opened doors to new opportunities and passions, helping him find a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. And with Lily's unwavering support, he was ready to embrace the future with open arms. Sam's journey of recovery had been long and arduous, but it also brought him something unexpected and beautiful: a deep connection with Lily. Their bond, forged in the fires of hardship and healing, had grown into a love that neither had anticipated but both cherished deeply. Sam embraced his new purpose. He and Lily found themselves spending more time together outside of therapy sessions. Their relationship blossomed, filled with laughter, shared dreams, and quiet moments of understanding. They discovered that their connection went beyond patient and therapist. It was a partnership built on mutual respect, admiration, and love. One evening, after a day of adaptive surfing, Sam and Lily sat on the beach, watching the sunset paint the sky with hues of orange and pink. The rhythmic sound of the waves provided a soothing backdrop to their conversation. Sam turned to Lily, his heart full. "You've changed my life, Lily, in more ways than you'll ever know." Lily smiled, her eyes reflecting the warmth she felt. "And you've changed mine, Sam. Seeing your resilience and determination has inspired me every day. I'm so proud of everything you've achieved." They sat in comfortable silence for a while, the bond between them growing stronger with each passing moment. Sam reached out and took Lily's hand, their fingers intertwining. "I want us to face whatever comes next together," he said softly. "You've been my rock, and I can't imagine my life without you." Lily's heart swelled with emotion. "I feel the same way, Sam. We've been through so much, and I know we can handle anything as long as we're together." Their relationship continued to deepen, rooted in the trials they had overcome and the unwavering support they provided each other. They celebrated each milestone, both big and small, cherishing the journey they shared. Sam's new career in adaptive sports and motivational speaking flourished, and Lily remained his biggest supporter, cheering him on at every event. One evening, after a particularly successful speaking engagement, Sam surprised Lily with a special dinner. As they sat under the stars, he took a deep breath and reached into his pocket, pulling out a small, velvet box. "Lily, you've been my guide, my confidant, and my greatest love. Will you marry me?" Tears filled Lily's eyes as she nodded, unable to speak. She threw her arms around Sam, holding him tightly. "Yes, Sam, 1,000 times yes." Their wedding was a celebration of love, resilience, and the incredible journey they had shared. Surrounded by family and friends, they exchanged vows, promising to support and cherish each other through all of life's challenges and triumphs. The ceremony was filled with laughter and tears of joy, a testament to the strength of their bond. As they embarked on their new life together, Sam and Lily faced each day with a renewed sense of purpose and love. They continued to inspire each other, pushing the boundaries of what they thought possible. Their home was filled with warmth, joy, and the shared memories of their journey. Sam's adaptive sports career thrived, and he became a well-known advocate for people with disabilities. His story, their story, touched countless lives, proving that with love and resilience, anything was possible. Lily continued her work as an occupational therapist, her passion for helping others fueled by the love she shared with Sam. Together, they faced the future with confidence and hope, knowing that their love and resilience could overcome any obstacle. Their journey had not been easy, but it had brought them closer than they ever imagined. They were a testament to the power of love, showing that even in the face of life's greatest challenges, a new beginning was always possible. As they looked out over the ocean, hand in hand, Sam and Lily knew that their story was just beginning. They were ready to embrace whatever came next, united by a love that had proven itself stronger than any wave.